1014, sir. 14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
What you know about it? You just scrolling through. Scrolling through. First one through the day. See, that's what's crazy about lives. You never know when to start. It's kind of like when they say life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of lives. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get when you scroll upon a live. Because people are different. Everybody has something different to say. But at the same time, if you notice, half the time, people are saying the same shit. People just be sitting there talking. And nowadays, they'll just sit there talking and they'll have their comments turned off. And I've noticed that that's interesting because you know what? The best thing you can do is just pour your freaking heart out and just let it all out. But I never understood when people turn their comments off because you can go and read the comments later. That's what a lot of people do or have done in the past that I've seen. They'll just rant and rave and they'll just keep going. They won't even look at the comments. And later on, they'll go and they'll look at the comments and they'll say and see this, oh, you know what? This is what this person had to say. And they'll remember names. And then whenever they decide to, go live when they get really bored, to actually pay attention to what people say, then, they come back at you. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty interesting. And it's crazy that a lot of, what's up, Gracie? Hello. There's a lot of younger people, and I'm talking like 19, 20, 21-year-olds. Thanks. Oh, I don't. I did a terrible job on it. It's actually coming off. It's the end of the day for me. But I do try my best. There's like a lot of 19, 20-year-olds like on YouTube, and like they seem to be really, really depressed, and it's kind of sad, but I look at them and I say, you know what? You have so much to offer the world. There's so many younger people now that like think that it's like the end, and that and Gen Xers, like, yeah, I guess that's right. To be honest with you, not just like 18 and 20-year-olds, but even younger than that, and older and older. Every generation, it seems. Even senior citizens, you see them talking about having to go back to work and being upset about it and giving their opinions about how they feel about going back to work. Like, really, it's really sad. It's interesting, but it's sad at the same time. And then you see people that just, I call them luckiers, people who get lucky, who just so happen to fall into a bunch of money. give me a like or some type of sign, a heart, and not like a funny face or something if you agree with me or not. Do you think that certain musicians and artists and actors should be getting paid as much as they get paid? Seriously, who the fuck needs to be a trillionaire? Elon Musk, for example. If he hasn't already made it there, he's pretty close to be the world's first trillionaire. He not only is he already been, if he still is, the world's richest person on earth, but he's gonna be the first trillionaire. And I mean, who needs all that money, even with all the kids that he has, with all the baby mama? Really? If you think about it, there are certain people in this world that have so much money that they don't know what to do with it. And the crazy thing is they can't take it with them when they die. Even with all the kids that he has, Elon Musk, for example, if he, leaves X, he has a kid named X, by the way. I won't get into that. Money can buy so much, but it can't buy love. And I know that's something only poor people say, but it's really true. It's very true. You can be one of the happiest people in the world and only have $10 in your pocket, barely make rent, and 1 or 2 pair of sneakers, a couple favorite t-shirts that you really like, 1 dress suit that you have for like an interview or a special occasion, and be the happiest person out there. And then you can have somebody that has millions of dollars, walk-in closets galore, dining room tables, guest bedrooms, and be miserable. And you know how I know this? Forgive me for saying this. Let's use, I'm gonna throw out a name, okay? Chester Bennington, the lead singer of he was the lead singer of Linkin Park. Had it made, had everything. But you want to know something? He was miserable inside. And he tried to tell all of us for years with his music, if you would have paid attention, if we all would have paid attention. And so many people, if you listen to some of his songs, he's sending a message. And that's depression, anxiety, addiction. And I'm not always saying, and I'm not trying to say that, addiction is always, has to always go and be right there with mental illness, because there's so many people that have mental illnesses that have had them since they were babies, since they were young kids, Autism is one, bipolar is one, anxiety is something that's not really necessarily a mental illness. I guess depression is, we have, I can't think of his name, and I'm ashamed that I can't remember his name. The guy that played Mrs. Doubtfire. Why can't I remember his name? Anyway, he hung himself. What the fuck? So many people out there in this world that think, and they think that money is everything, and that without money we ain't shit. Oh, he loves Gracie. Somebody loves you, Gracie. Hit that like button, people. It only takes 2 seconds, and it's free. That's a crazy amount. That's a crazy amount name. I have no idea what that. I couldn't say that name if you paid me. I don't even know what language that is. But and then there's people out there that, like, there's this guy that had a song, it was called Richmond, north of Richmond, something like that. Some country guy. I don't either. But anyway, Richmond, north of Richmond, and it was like a country song, and he wrote it about a year or so ago. Mohammed, I like European girls. They are hot ladies. Okay, is Gracie European? Oh, maybe she is. She looks pretty. Hey, yeah, what's up? Gracie, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, Gracie. Gracie's probably too young for you, but women really don't like to be told stuff like that. Like, you know, you're calling her European. You don't know for sure if she's European or not. She could be Asian. She could be anything, you know. You don't know what you don't know what she identifies as. And I'm not saying that because, like, I'm, you know, woke and all that. Not that it would be bad if I was, but I'm just saying, you know. Gracie, whoever you're saying that to, you're welcome. If you're saying it to me, you're welcome. If you're saying it to him, I'm sure he says thank you. You're welcome back. Tell me if you think money, he says 11 people in here sitting here watching me talk. Do you think money is the answer to everything? If it's the answer to everything, then I'm shit out of luck. What is who's? She's Latina. Look at her. Ooh, Latina. Yeah, he called you European. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's Latinas that are... Oh, right on. All right, Gracie. That is so cool, the way people put hearts on their names, next to their names. But I'm serious. You know what's crazy? Is that a few days before, like, people can be so happy one day and then we don't know what they have in their heart and how bad they feel. The next day, they're gone. That's this. Another thing I wanted to rant about is the way AI is. It's pissing me off. People are using it for the wrong reasons. Sad. They're making fun of people and... I don't know what to talk about. All right, Gracie, you know what? You made my day. Thank you so much. Much love to you, girl. Because I had a lot of subs today, but then they went away. And I don't know why. I think it had something to do because I was talking too much religions. I mean, not religion, but politics. But I let that shit go. Because I worry a lot. I'm one of those people that I worry about all kinds of shit. What is my religion? What is my religion? I'm spiritual. Yeah, it is. Gracie, it's crazy. My cigarettes is Oscar. Oscar. Anxiety. That helps anxiety. But that's why I go live. And you know what people tell me? They say you need to stay live longer because you're never long enough. You always cut shit short. Like, I like to play copyright free stuff. No, I'm not Brigidus. Brigidus? Did you hear what I just said? I'm not Brigidus. No, I'm Danish. But Gracie's Latina. La Latina. Hey, what's the craziest live you guys have seen? There's this one crazy, and I don't want to dox him. But yeah, he's Clown TV. He puts food all over his face and shit. And he even puts it in some other places too. There's no joke. Oh la la. People always tell me, they say, you don't stay live long enough. Okay, I'll stay live longer. And it pisses people off because people will go unsubscribe. I've never done that. I've only done it in one setting. I like European girls. They're all hot ladies. What is your nationality and your religion? Because I couldn't read your name. I couldn't pronounce it if my life depended on it. Never give up. I don't like commercials. Islam. Okay. I don't know much about Islam, but... Oh, Libya. Is it sunlight in Libya right now? Or is it dark? My favorite book, Lost in Hope by Breakmead. That's one of my favorite, pretty much. Actually, no, I take that back. Yeah, Lost in Hope. What's your favorite book, Karen? And thank you. Welcome to the chat. Every day, I'll be writing things until I'm fucking bit. Sometimes I really don't know have much to say, so I wait for somebody to talk, and then I'll talk back to you. But I've conquered something, and I'm conquering it every day. It's the anxiety. It's the homies in my head. What do you got to say about homies in your head? I'm opening up. I'm telling you how I feel. And if you want to open up to me, go ahead, open up to me. Double tap that screen. Show me something, because actually I'll just sit here and I'll keep talking to myself, because that's what I'm here for. That's why am I opening a live? Because I feel like it. Because I can. Because I'm an emotional, passionate person who's gone through so much, and I've let it happen for way too long for no reason. I've let anxiety, that's what they call it, that's what they diagnosed me with, PTSD, anxiety, depression, I've let that get to me for too long. I'm a good, happy, freaking hardworking person with so much spirit and so much passion, and I've just been hiding it for so long and letting, that pain just irk at me for no fucking reason. My favorite music? Yeah, I have a few mods. They're out on break right now, but my favorite music, I really can't say. I don't have a particular favorite kind of music, really. I like Linkin Park type of music. Christianity is. And you know what I want to say about that? What can I call you? Because I can't pronounce your name. I don't want to call you Islam. That would be rude. So I'll just call you Purple King. I want to tell you something about that, and I'm going to be honest with you about Christianity. And this could get me in. This could do a lot of things to me. This could hurt me. This could help me. I don't know. But I'm going to be honest with you. I agree with you in a way. Because if Christianity is the way of the... Here we go. I'm going to do it. Even though a lot of my subs said, we don't want to hear about religion. I mean, we don't want to hear about politics. This isn't about politics. But unfortunately, the freaking regime or the freaking group of people that is running our country, if I donated $10,000, would you donate it to charity? After I took about $100 of it, yeah, I would. I would definitely donate it to charity. But back to Christianity being the wrong. If the people that are doing that are running our country, that lady that's Speaker of the House or the secretary, whatever, that wears that cross on her neck, and the president saying that he's a Christian, and the rest of them saying that they're good, faithful Christians, then no, you're right. It's the wrong. I won't say that I will choose Islam over that, because I know nothing about Islam. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that the people that are, I think that there's if Christianity is the way, no, I can't even let it come out of my mouth, because I don't know how stupid it or how fucked up it's gonna sound, but I'll say it. Hey Jesse, what's up? The president of our country claims to be a Christian. Look what he's doing. His troops, the people around him, claim to be Christian. The secretary, his main lady that talks all her shit, claims to be Christian and wears a cross around her neck. Look what they're doing. Fuck it. Maybe you're right, Mr. Islam. But maybe you're wrong. I'm not going to say I'm going to turn Islam. I'm not. I think this the stupidest thing in the fucking world. Maybe politics and religion shouldn't be a fucking topic, but this is open for anything. This anybody can say anything they want. You know what I mean? And if you can't handle the truth, then get out. If you can't handle it, get out. If it bothers you that much, you can't express yourself and say your opinion or hear somebody else's opinion without being offended. So I went from having 10 people in here to now like there's 2. I call you all chicken shits. And for any of you who's watching this later after the fact, you're chicken shits. If you can't sit and watch and hang out and listen because you don't understand something that I'm saying, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Do I fear from death? That doesn't make sense. Do I fear from death? Do I fear death? Absolutely, I fear death. 100%. It scares the living shit out of me. The reason is, and it's very simple, and I'm pretty sure this is why anybody that fears death fears death. This is the reason why anybody that would fear it fear it. It's because we don't know what's going to happen the next day. NF? What's NF? Netflix? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's what I have on right now. If you're talking about Netflix. But yes, I fear death. I extremely fear death. It's scary as shit. Are you talking about Netflix, Gracie? I think everybody fears death, and if they say they don't, they're lying. Because, and have you noticed something else? Anytime you watch a certain video, like, or you see something, like something, some type of catastrophe or something crazy happens, like an accident or something really crazy, first word out of anybody's mouth is, "Oh my God, oh my God." I bet you even freaking, I'm not gonna say it. Certain people say, anybody, it's "oh my God." No matter what religion you are, it's gonna be "oh my God." I think we all know that. So whether you want to call yourself Christian, Catholic, what, but if that's Christianity, the way that certain people are acting and the acts, things that they're doing, if that's Christianity, fuck Christianity. So that's what I have to say. And I grew up Nazareth, and but I believe in the higher power. I believe in spirituality, and I believe in meditation. And I think that's why it's also important to stay live longer. I should have put something in the, do you believe in God or do you have a religion? I believe in God. Yeah, I believe in God. I believe in a higher power for sure. Actually, people who say they believe in a higher power are confused. Yes, I believe in God. I believe in heaven and hell. Yes. I believe in spirits, souls. I believe that this isn't just it. What's up, Jesse? Hi, Jesse. I love you too. Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, Jesse. No. We can talk about funny infomercials if you want. I think it's crazy. You know, every time you be scrolling, you're on YouTube and you're just scrolling away and you, wait a minute. Stop right there. Don't keep scrolling. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, she loves you too, Jesse. Don't do that. Don't keep scrolling. Stop right there. Do you want to make $10,000 in just 5 minutes? Do what I did. Or those other ones where they say, I actually did like and subscribe. Well, thank you, Jesse. Good morning. I am from India. What's up? Hey, what's up, Ragu? Nandan. Hey, like and subscribe, Randu. Join the club. Chris Cox. Interesting. What's your deal? Not much. I just decided to come live to as a challenge to what some of my subscribers wanted me to stay live long, talking about religion and just different things like that, because it came up in a topic actually. I was talking to Chris Cox. I was talking to people about how crazy it is that we can see people that we know and love and care about and whatnot, and they'll be normal one day and everything seem fine, and then the next day they're gone due to taking their own life. That's what like this started out about. And then I mentioned Chester Bennington's name, and then somebody asked me my religion. Hey, what is wrong with your lights? Because whenever I first saw this video, the lights were flickering in the background. Oh, probably because the TV in front of me, because I have, like, I'm changing. Like, I was looking for anything that's copyright free. So, and if you saw something flickering in the back, don't freak me out, because it's going to scare me, because I'll believe you. That's why. I get told so many times, you know what, you don't stay live long enough. And it kind of made me feel good, but at the same time it pissed me off. But I noticed the longer you stay live, more views you get and more people will interact with you, because I was starting to think that I'm just like nothing. But there's something that happens with YouTube. Yes, always check on your friends. That's awesome, Chris Cox. But what the thing is that people don't realize is that from us, from the creators or whatever you want to call me, I'm coming from weak. From what's up, Tori? Hey, chat. That was really cool to come in. Thank you for the like, Tori. I know that was you. You're awesome. You know, when people come in, when we turn on our phones and we press live, we know that God only knows who's going to see us. And you're welcome, Tori. Thank you so much. We don't know who's gonna see us or what, you know. It's a whole new different world. And I don't know how many of you, like, I mean, you all have channels or you wouldn't be here, but I don't know how many of you have subscribers or talk to people or do lives or do shorts or do videos. But if you do, then you understand where I'm coming from. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Hey, by the way, would you rather stay alive forever, aka be immortal, or die right now? Hold on, let me think about that. Hey, by the way, would you rather stay alive forever? Wait a minute, what? Be immortal? You mean like never die or die right now? What? That doesn't make sense. Like, I don't want to die. Didn't we just talk about this? My take... I would honestly pick die right now, because if you're immortal and you can't die, by anything, you'll just be floating in the galaxy for wherever the sun hits it. Oh my God. That was a tough one. That's what I was talking about before. Like, if we stay alive, the reason I'm afraid of dying is because I'm not going to know what's going to happen yesterday. I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. My sister taught me that, but it was about something different. It was about moving from one city to another city. She says, you don't want to move because you're afraid you're going to miss something. What you don't realize is that it's just a fact of life. Okay, I get it. And my thoughts on religion is very confusing. If it comes to Christianity, I'm just like blind right now. I don't want to talk about Christianity, because if Christianity, because we have somebody called the president, and he claims to be a Christian, and his fucking people that work with him do too, and I don't like what they're doing. So that's that. That's when everybody starts to leave the room. But so I don't want to talk about that shit anymore. But that was a good question. So the answer to your question about dying or fuck it, I'd stay alive forever. Why not? Hey, what's up, Lucas? Lucas! Jesse, like you can't die by anything, not even if the sun hits you. Whoa. But wait a minute, would there be pain involved if I'm alive? That's see. Dude, I can't think of dying right now. Man, that's a tough question. I had a question like that once. Hey, Charisse, what's up? What's up? Charisse says hi. Everybody say what's up to Charisse Kumar. Yeah, Okay, I got a good one for you. If you could, you have two choices. If you could, do you like the McRib? Love it, Chris. God, I love it, Chris. Hit that like, because I like the McRib. If you have two choices. If you had the choice to be born again, and if you could be born again, but be somebody totally different, or no, I said that wrong. If you had the chance or the opportunity to have like $1 million right now and just have it for the rest of your life and just stay the way you are, or the opportunity to be born again and start all over again, totally broke, which would you choose? I think I said that right. I don't know. Well, you can come up with any question you want. The fact of the matter is that we're all here, and that was the main topic. Hey, Scott, what's up? How are you today, or this evening, Scott? Like, if you were to be reborn, are you sure? Because you'll be floating in space, and you will be invited to so many... No pain? Then I'll live forever. That's kind of greedy. Right on, Scott. I'm great you're here too. Well, it went to one person. Doing okay. Just hanging out before I go to bed. Go to work tomorrow. Spell if you don't want to have your Family Guy and witnessed dying. Dude, you are really killing me. Hey, Mimi Cat. Okay, Jesse, I take it back. I'll die today. I would choose that. You're right. You got me there. My mic is kind of messed up. Your mic? Okay, what animal would you want to be? If anybody believes in reincarnation, what animal would you want to be born as as your next life? I want to be a bird, because then you could see anything and everything. A bear? A bear. Any particular reason why? Well, there was this funny joke on YouTube for a while. It was a prank call where they'd call people and they would say that they joined, they had a membership. Big Paws, I bet you got big other things too, Scott. And they would call people up and say that they just had a subscription for like $100 for cat facts. I wouldn't want to be a cat. Yep, facts. And then they say, oh, you're Polish? Poland. I'm Polish. I love the Polish. I like Polish pickles. You ever had a Polish pickle? Be honest. Have you ever had a Polish pickle? I had a French pickle once. It got stuck in the wrong orifice. I'm being honest with you. I can be really nice. Jesse. So now I'm going to ask you as YouTube viewers, I know Jesse, what is it about YouTubers that you like? What do you look for whenever you go streaming? Tell me the secret. Your YouTube viewers. Yeah, I have one. Yeah, Jared is the best. That you named it? You named it? You named your sausage? Salsicha. Summer's almost over. Love winter weather. I love sweater weather. Onyx. You guys are the best. Really, you guys are really cool to hang out with. Like, we've been hanging out for 35 minutes. That's 35 minutes of your life that you will never get back because you're listening to Foxx. I would want to be an alligator. Why? Powerful? You know they get shot in the head by hunters. Oh my god. Would you want to be an alligator at Alligator Alcatraz? That's another thing a certain someone thought would be a good idea to do. A certain group of people is yeah, I'm here with the best, so that 35 minutes is well spent. Right on. You're sweet, Scott. What are you whining about? What are you whining about? You just call it. Who's whining? Now the lights get dark. Crew Cobbler, what's up? I've been waiting for you all my life. Where have you been? Crew Cobbler has been like, I've seen you before, and you know what? I heard about your channel, and I think it's awesome. Scott, let's see the little guy again. Aw. Okay. Okay. Oh, he wants to go outside. Doesn't he? Wants to go outside. He wants to go bye. 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 Everybody had to give a like to that dude. What is an orifice? Oh, a hole. You know, like orifice, like when you're having sex, we have different orifices that we use. Didn't they teach you that? You know, didn't your mom and dad teach you that when they taught you the birds and the bees? Now I'm going to get in trouble for this. Now I'm going to get banned. I'm just kidding you. You know what an orifice means? Come on. Till my hands bleed. Now, if what was her name? That was a really sweet girl that was in here earlier. She was in here. She asked me if I listened to OF, but I didn't. She didn't answer my question. OF. They got lots of songs. Well, I can snap on an arm in half. Oh, really? Well, I can slap a bitch's face. No. Boy, oh boy. You guys are really awesome. Fun to talk to. Have you heard of like how many of you out there are into like just like total just music to just like get you pumped on and going? Who's he? Oh, the dog? Who is just like totally into like just freaking the that's the cat meowing. Music just to get you pumped up and going. Free Me, I've never heard of that one. That's just Scott, yeah, Scott. You know who used to sing a lot of inspirational songs? Is Bruce Springsteen. There's a lot of rock anthems out there that I like that keep me going, you know what I mean? I got 7 for 7. That's good luck. I love you guys. I'm gonna head out. I have to get up early for work in the morning. Thank you for watching my video. Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody. Thank you for the likes and the subs. I mean it. I really appreciate it. If I didn't have to go to work tomorrow, I would sit around and hang out. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you so much, Scott. Thank you, all of you. Peace out.